Okay, let's see who comes in. Let's see if we'll have anybody show up for the live today. I'll give it a few minutes. Everybody might be busy this afternoon. We'll give it a few minutes. What time is it? 3:04 Central Time. All right. There's the organized pineapple. Hey, how are you? Just thought I'd come live. There's Ninja Mama. Hey, Renee, did you get your email I sent you? I sent you a. There's Vanessa. Hey, sweet Vanessa, how are you? I've been missing everybody. I'm doing good. I'm finally rested a little bit after my trip, man. I was exhausted. I'm good. It took me 2 days to recover for the weekend. I can't party like I used to could party when I was younger, which we didn't do partying. We just stayed up late. I can't stay up past 9:30 most of the time. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Ninja Mama, I sent you an email about your Amazon gift card, and I also am mailing out your other thing that you want at my birthday celebration. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Come on in. I know, I do. Oh, okay, Ninja. Okay, Renee. I just wanted to make sure that you got it. Okay. I know. I can't even imagine 400 people wanting to talk to this face. Hey, Jessica. How are you doing? Come on in here. Yeah. Yeah, right. You're I'm gonna do a garden update, Ashley. I'm so glad you're working on your garden. Our garden, y'all are not gonna believe it when I do another video. Y'all I love you too, Vanessa. Thank you. Um, it is just all this rain has just made it grow. Y'all are not gonna believe it. I want to wait till I get a few more people in here. I want to tell y'all about my weekend at the coast. And I have a couple of more birthday cards to open and a gift that someone sent me named Kathy. And I don't know which Kathy it is because I know two Kathys. And I don't know which one that it was that sent this gift to me. Yes. Ashley, when you go live, are you saying you want to email me? Yes. On my about page on my YouTube channel is my email address. So how did y'all's weekend go? Mine was fast and furious. I had a great time with the family, but it just went by like crazy. There's Deal Hole. Is it raining up there, Deal Hole? Because I know you're up north of me. It's starting to rain here. Oh, I would love a mess of peas. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. That's great, Vanessa. Which you're like me. You always are. There's a mechanic. Hello there. I was just telling them that I'm going to take a video of my garden in a couple of days. It's raining right now. And y'all are just going to be shocked. James told me to ride in my wheelchair out there yesterday to look at it, which it was wet and I couldn't get out there. Hey, Heather, how are you? Just having a neighborhood chat. You been doing okay? Anyway, my garden is just going crazy. And I can't wait to do the video to show y'all how well the garden's doing. I think everybody's doing gardening nowadays. This time of year, it's everything to people. But there is a Kathy that sent me a birthday gift from Amazon, and I don't know which Kathy it is, and I need to find out. So I'm hoping she'll pop in. And also Jo, she sent me a birthday card, but she also won a gift at my birthday celebration. And I got to send her gift, and I can't read. I don't have her address. I know. It's just always a dilemma. Always, always, always. Because I got to get this stuff sent out. I mean, it was a week today. Can you believe it? A week today since we celebrated my birthday. Goodness gracious. I had the best birthday ever. Y'all made sure of that. All my subscribers made sure I had a great birthday. I'll never forget it either, guys. Y'all were great. Wonderful. How's the weather where y'all are? It's raining here. It's going to rain today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Well, I went to the heart doctor this morning to get the old pacemaker checked out. And he said that I was doing great and I have 3.5 more years on my battery on my pacemaker. There's Jo. Jo, I'm so glad that you dropped in. Please go to my email address on my about page and send me your address so I can send you your gift that you want at my birthday celebration. My email's in my about page on my YouTube channel. So it looks like I'll be good for, he said, anywhere from 3 to 3.5 more years before I'll have to they'll have to change out my battery on my pacemaker. Everybody's speaking to everybody. How far apart do we live, Ashley? Where are you from? What state? I know. There is Evie. Hey, Evie. How are you? What you doing? Are you ready? Are you already off work today? You've been working hard. I know you have. Yeah, I was so glad I got a good, which I knew I was going to get a new report from the heart doctor because I hadn't been having any trouble. 67 degrees in Michigan? Oh man, that's nice weather, honestly. What are you eating, Evie? Who said they were eating? Oh, yeah. What are you eating, Evie? I'm going to tell y'all something. It is 3:12 here in Mississippi, and I haven't even begun to think about what I'm going to fix for supper. I don't know. And here I am live on YouTube, and I ain't even worried about it. I had lunch right after we left Jackson because I had not had much breakfast. Oh, 94. Goodness gracious. We went from 67 to 94. Oh, you live in Kentucky. Oh, cool. Kentucky girl. Nice. That is awesome. 84 degrees here. Just looked at it. Okay, wait. I had a pogo. Did I pronounce that right, Evie? And if I did, would you please tell me what that is? Oh, steak for supper. That sounds awesome. What's a pogo? Is that like a po' boy that we have? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Okay. All right, Ashley. I will look. I will look. I will read your email. I'll get with you. Do you know when you want to go live? And another question, do you have StreamYard or do you just have YouTube? 69 degrees. Boy, y'all having some good cool weather. Which 84 is not that bad, especially today. It's cloudy and overcast and raining, so it's really not that bad. Anyway, I have to tell y'all about my trip to the coast. Okay, I was telling you I was going to a casino, right? So when we get down there, we're at one casino, the IP. My daughter is there, my son-in-law, but my son and daughter-in-law and my grandbaby hadn't made it yet. So they weren't going to make it for a few more hours. I have StreamYard. I thought about doing. Oh, that sounds great, Ashley. That sounds really good. So anyway, they were going to be there a little later in the day. We got there as early as we could because we was ready to go. We left our house at 8 o'clock. It's a 2-hour drive. We got there a little after 10. And 73, where Canadian Missy, where Evie is. So we, of course, walked around, talked to my cousin, walked in the casino there, walked around to see what was going on. Hey, Marty. Just getting ready to leave the house. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. And you got to bring my dad to get a load of goodies. Oh, wonderful. A load of goodies. Hey, Laura. Thank you, Marty, for dropping by. Don't forget the thumbs up. Okay, back to my story. So my son and daughter-in-law said, we were going to go over here at this other casino called Treasure Bay because they have a buffet, a seafood buffet. And so I said, well, hello, Bowl Line. I'm doing good. Got a good report from the heart doctor. So he let me get this off my computer. These pop-ups are driving me crazy. So we go over to this Treasure Bay and get in, it's not very long line. And we get in the line and we start eating seafood, crab legs, any kind of lobster, any kind of seafood you want is on this buffet. So we start eating it, okay? Myself, my husband, James, my daughter, Taylor, and her husband, Brent. So I eat what I want. I'm full. James, he eats what he wants. Well, Taylor and Brent said they wasn't ready to go, and we all rode together. to that casino. So James says, why don't we go inside the casino and just walk around and see what games we might want to play? So I see this one machine, okay, and it's an 88 machine, and it has these dancing drums, and that's the bonus. When these get their three drums, they start bouncing, and you go into a bonus. You can get extra spins or, whatever. So I go over there. I put $40 in there. Next thing you know, I have $400. I'm like, whoa, I gotta cash out. So I cash out, get that money, and say, okay, well, I'm gonna put another 40 in there, but I'm gonna keep that extra that I have. I'm not gonna spend that. So I build it up again to about 200 and something. Well, my daughter's finished eating. She comes over. She said, what are you playing? I said, sit down. You can spin it for me, and I'll sit here and watch you. Now, mind you, it was my money in the machine, and she was spinning the thing. So we spin it, kept paying a little bit, paying a little bit. All of a sudden, this cup closes at the top of this slot machine, and it gives you this option to pick three things. You can either get a mini, a minor, a major, or the grand. It's a lot of money. So we just look at each other, and she starts picking. Okay, well, she gets the mini, which was about $14. Then all of a sudden it comes up extra spin, you get an extra turn to choose another one. So you're either going to get the minor, the major, or the grand. So I said, well, we're going to get the minor. It was about $30. No, ma'am. We got the major on that slot machine. We both looked at each other like, oh my goodness, we just won the major. We won the major. And we just couldn't quit saying it. Everybody around us was looking. And I said, go get your dad right now. I said, go get him right now. He's not going to believe this. So, and I said, cash that ticket out. Cash it out. Let's go cash the ticket in. So we cashed the ticket out and go cash the ticket in. We won the major on that machine. And I can tell you that I was a thousandaire because that's what I said I wanted to be. So I made it. I made it to a thousandaire, but I never would have thought I would have won that at that machine. But it was fun, especially when you're winning. Now, when it don't pay off very well, it's not very much fun. I like to get my money out of there and take it home. I don't want to keep feeding it. I don't want to keep feeding it. But yeah, that was the slot machine story. And then the next day, my cousin rented the cabana at the pool from 9 to 2. So we go to everybody in the family get their bathing suits on, which I didn't bring my bathing suit. And we go out and the breeze is just blowing. It's not really hot. He's got the cabana, which they serve drinks and food. They have a TV in there. You can just relax in it. And hello, 40 and broke. And I realized that there's not a handicap ramp for me to get up, to step up to go to the cabana. I'm like, how am I going to get up there? Because see, I can't walk. I can take a few steps, but I can't actually walk. And I didn't bring my walker. And I'm like, there's my Southern Belle. So I don't know how I'm going to get up. Hey, Mimi. So I don't know how I'm going to get up on this cabana platform to go up in there where everybody is. So James and my cousin and Matt helped me out of my scooter. I step up, take a couple of steps, and then they bring my scooter behind me and let me sit back down. So when I started to leave, I had to do the same thing. But this time I was stepping down instead of stepping up, which is a little more dangerous for me, stepping down. But anyway, it didn't matter what it took for me to get up there. I was going to get up there because I wanted to see my grandbaby swim for the first time. She had never seen a pool that big. So I was going to make sure I was going to be able to witness it. So we got to do that one day, the cabana and the pool, which was excellent. But like I said, I know, Miss Southern Belle. It was a cabana, real nice cabana, had everything you ever wanted. But it didn't have a ramp, and they had to help me up. And I was like, okay, if I fall, I fall. That's it. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and it worked out. Uh, but I don't know if you were in here, Miss Southern Belle, but I hit on the slot machine. Yep, I can honestly say I'm a thousandaire now. I like to have, well, let's just say, done something ugly because I was so shocked. I was just like, man, I could. It's a good thing I went to the bathroom earlier because I think I would have been right in the company about a handicap situation. I know no ramps anywhere for me to get up to on the porch of the cabana. They had the cabana and then they had this porch built out, and it was a step about this high up that I had to step up, and they had to hold on to me. I walked a couple of steps, and then they brought my scooter up. When I started to leave, they put my scooter down and held me up. I had to step down. Yeah, it was scary. Do you want to know that questions and answers, Angie? Sure. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Renee. It is, Ninja. It's exciting when that machine. I mean, I was at first I was winning $40 and $50, every once in a while, and then once I cashed out at 400, and my daughter came back by, and I was back up at 200. She said, "Let me spin a little bit, Mama," and I said, "Okay," and that's when we hit big, and so I was pretty. And my husband, he was just like he couldn't believe it. He was like, "What?" I said, "I know." Hey, Roberta, how are you? Come on in. We're just talking about my trip to Mississippi Gulf Coast this weekend, and going to the casino and eating so much seafood that we could have busted. Going to the pool. Needless to say, I didn't get in the pool. I did not. Yeah, I should. That is a good idea. That is a very good idea. Hey, Dals, how are you? You doing okay? But Lainey hadn't come in. I got a birthday card from her. Number one, um, 320 hadn't come in, and I got Matthew and Francine's cards, and I haven't seen them. And Michelle hadn't come in. I got her birdhouse, so I guess I'm gonna have to do a video about it. And then there's Kathy. Somebody named Kathy sent me a gift from Amazon, and I don't know which Kathy it was. You too, Dals. Yeah, I got a good report from the heart doctor today. Got 3.5 more years on my battery. Oh my gosh, the seafood. It was snow crab legs, lobster, shrimp, stuffed crab. Let's see, Rockefeller. What does James call it? I don't eat it. Seafood Rockefeller or something. How was how was Kathy spelled? That might It was a Kathy, and both the Kathys I know spell it Kathy. And I gotta send a shout out and a thank you But I guess I'm gonna have to do it in a video and they'll see the video maybe. So what are y'all planning on doing the next few days? Is everybody working or what? Yeah, we had good food. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very good food. Oh, you grew up on the beach and now in the farmland? I long for yeah, that I love crabs. Snow crab legs. Oh my gosh, I could eat my weight, and y'all know how heavy I am, so that tells you how much I could eat. I'm gonna keep being me. You keep being you, Dow's. That's what I like. Oh no, you work all Memorial Day weekend? No, it didn't have a last name, Laura. I know. I thought to myself, if I fall right here on this stepping up to get up on this like little deck, and you once you get up on the deck, I could ride around on my scooter. That's how big it was. And then over on the further back is the cabana. You know, it had a TV, a couch, a table, a, some high chairs that you could, stools that you could sit on. Um, we could have all the drinks we wanted, all the food. Everything was there except the handicap spot. Out of all that, I just eat shrimp. You're taking a trip Saturday? Ashley, where you going? Laura, you eat boiled shrimp or fried shrimp or both? Miss Southern Bell's trying to cool off. It's a good thing I had three strong men there because it was my son, my James, and my first cousin that was holding all this up. So you know it took all three of them because the longest I can stand up with my walker when I stand up to walk with my rollator, I can stand about 2 minutes and then I have to sit down. I can't stand very long at all. Oh, Pigeon Forge. Oh, my Lord. You are going to love Pigeon Forge. Oh, my goodness. If you have never been there, you are going to love it. Hey, Roger. How are you? Come on in here. We're just talking about. I'm organizing my art supplies and redoing the front room. Oh, my goodness. I have got to get that bed out of my daughter's bedroom so I can start my YouTube room. Hello, Barberry. How are you? I've got so many things that I want to put in there and decorate with. And the only thing that's stopping me is that bed being in there because I can't use my wheelchair in there and move around as long as that bed is the way it is, the way it's set up. So I've got to get it moved. But every time my daughter and son in law can come get it, it's usually raining. Barberry, how are you doing? I wish I could, or I had a reason to have art supplies. I don't even know anything about art and drawing, or I can barely color between the lines. It is not good when it comes to art with me. I don't do very well with that. Well, with that. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, guys. This weekend, is it Memorial Weekend? Memorial Day weekend? Is it this weekend? Oh, Dow's, you know how to do so much. You know how to craft. You know how to do plants. When I was watching that video of yours the other day when you were showing your succulents, I was like, I cannot believe that she has got all this. I mean, yes, I did. I did, Dallas. Yes, I've got to do that. I got to transplant it over to that little owl. Your mom is so precious too. I love seeing her on your videos. I cannot believe she's in her 80s. I bet she could be a pistol a lot of times, huh? I bet she could be. I bet she can be sweet, but I bet she can be a little sassy too. That's what I'm gonna be when I get older. When I get up in my 70s and 80s, I'm gonna be so sassy. They're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to handle it. Organizing jewelry supplies makes me nuts. Oh, I don't even want to. Organizing anything drives me insane. I can't imagine organizing jewelry supplies. But yeah, I'm going to be a sassy 70-year-old. I'm going to say and do anything I want to do, which basically I do that now. But I remember when my grandparents had gotten older, and oh, happy birthday, Laura! The reason I said that great people were born in May, I hope you got that because um because my birthday was in May also. But the older that my grandparents got, they would just say whatever was on that mind. They would just come out and say it in public. It didn't matter how many people were standing around. It didn't matter what it sounded like. And my sisters and I would look at each other and go, "Wait a minute, did they really just say that?" And I thought, man, I can't wait till I get to the age where I'm just going to say anything I want to say. There is Shangy Girl. Welcome to my chat. Welcome to the neighborhood. Come on in and chat with us. What do you mean our jewelry supplies need to... That's a good one. That's good. That's funny. That made me laugh. When are you going to put out a video about your jewelry, Dals? Yeah, I knew you'd probably get it, Laura. You're probably a lot younger than I am, though. I think you probably are. When are you going to do a video with your jewelry, Dow Stars? Oh, you're going to be the big 5. Oh, welcome to the club. Welcome to the 50 club. I'm the speed limit now. 55. 55, stay alive. It seems just like I turned 50. I mean, not too long ago. It doesn't seem like 5 years ago. So right now, James and I are the same age. We will be the same age until July the 17th, and he'll turn 56. So we're actually 10 months apart to the day. Good question. Okay. Well, when you find out now, you let me know. Hey, E-Dreams. How are you? I was just printing out the labels to send to the people that won a gift at my birthday live celebration. And I got to 2 people that I wasn't sure. I have a card from Michelle, but I can't make out the... Hey, Judy May, come on in. I can't make out the address, and I don't want to send it to a street that I'm not sure how it's spelled. And then also, I think Joe come in the chat so I can get her taken care of. And then there's Kathy. If Kathy will just show up, going through the new meds shuffle. Oh my goodness! Don't talk about a new medicine. That just. Oh my goodness. See what the chat's talking about. So and another great thing that happened this weekend. Okay, so I have let's see, it was four. I have 8 first cousins. Yeah, my grandmother had 12 and there was 4 of us. So I have 8 first cousins. So one of them was going with us on the trip, he and his wife. The one that has the tree farm that I do videos and I did my live with, my very first live, he and his wife were there. Lo and behold, 2 more of my cousins showed up at the coast who I haven't seen in a while. 2 of my male first cousins, which I normally hang around the guys anyway. The girls, they're so fickle and they can't be drama free. And I don't want to be around drama. So I mostly hang around the males and not the females. But anyway, 2 more of my first cousins showed up. And what does Angie do? Hold up. I told them, we got to get a picture. Because when you get our age, you never know what's going to happen the next day. So, yeah, a stroll through Jurassic Park. You are exactly right. So I think the biggest mistake I made while we were gone is the fact that I was staying up too late and getting up too early, and I wasn't resting like I normally do here at the house. But I was like, no, I'm gonna do bye, Roberta. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. There's Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia, come on in. How's your garden? Mine looks great. I can't wait to do a video, but it's raining. I hadn't been able to. I hope your garden's doing well. But anyway, I didn't sleep very good. Now the room that we had, of course, it was a handicap room. I could maneuver around it, everything, and the bed was really, really. I mean, it was a nice room, but I can't sleep anywhere but in my bed anymore. I know it's raining here, Cynthia. It is raining here right now. It's not like storming, really bad, but it's just rain, and it rained last night. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain Thursday. That's what makes it so bad for me. At least we made it home before it started raining. Coming home from the doctor, it looked like it was about to start raining, and I thought, oh, please let us make it home. Because where I have to ride my wheelchair to get to the ramp at our house, I have to ride around our house to the front door. And it's not covered like our carport. So I knew if it started raining that I was going to get wet. Was that last night or today? When did that happen, Cynthia? Wow. I hope you don't send that harsh weather to. Hey, Samantha. Come on in. See, y'all still having cold weather, Laura. Oh, today? I hope now it's just raining here. It's not the thunderstorming and all that. It's just raining. So have you been? Oh, and my James said my sunflowers are looking great in the garden. He said they are coming up looking really good. So, Cynthia, have you picked anything else from your garden? I got to see that grandbaby of mine this weekend. She learned how to suck out of a straw. She thought she had accomplished a lot, which for her, that was a big deal. But I think she had already been doing it, but Matt was wanting to show me that she could actually do it. She didn't know what to think about that big, huge pool. Boy, she didn't know whether to like it or not like it. And they took her to the aquarium and to this little place that some kind of park that you go to, but inside the park they have a place where they have a little grocery store for kids that can act like they're shopping and put groceries in their cart. They have a little area where you can, looks like you have a kitchen area that you can play in. They took her there one day, and the next day they took her to the aquarium, which they said she really, really enjoyed. I have wild shallots and violets that grow in my wildflower God's garden. Oh, so you pick carrots, cucumbers, and green beans? Oh, you're way ahead of me, Cynthia. Your garden is producing way a lot fast. Well, sooner than mine, but I think you probably planted yours sooner than I did. I'm thinking that. I'm telling you, it's nothing like you get ready to cook something and you want something. You say, "I'll be right back. I'm going out to the garden to get whatever's out there." That's what makes you feel good. Oh, you started it indoors. See, we never planned here until after Good Friday. Well, as soon as Friday was over, it started raining when James was off work. When he was at work, it would be the sun would be out, but he works 12-hour shifts, so he didn't get to plant then. So we were kind of late planting our garden. Oh, Miss Southern Belle, she thought she was grown. She thought she was Miss Priss. She could drink out of that straw. And we got to keep her by ourselves some because we told Matt and Haley, why don't y'all go on and do something that y'all want to do? Go in the casino for a little bit by yourselves or, go to the pool or whatever. We got her. You don't worry about it. We got Berkeley. We'll tend to her. So, needless to say, they finally left her with us. I don't know if they think they're going to burden us or they think we actually can't do it. I have tried one of those, Laura. Years ago, I have tried one of those. And I will say it's all right, but it's not like it's advertised. I mean, that's just the way I felt about it. It wasn't like it was advertised. I mean, somebody else may have had a better experience, but I didn't have a very good experience. Yes, you're right, E. James. You're right. Oh, she'll be walking in no time. Let's see. Berkeley will be uh 17 months old the end of this month because she was born in December. She'll be 2 in December. So she was born in 2021. No, 2020. Because in 2021 she was a year old. So January, February, March, April, May. 17 months old. She'll be 17 months old at the end of May. Actually, May the 30th. What does what actually grow? Hey, Wendy's pocket change finds. I just noticed you're here. I didn't mean to not mention you. Come on in here, girl. Let's hear from you. Let's see what you got to say. And there's Illinois. Now I cannot pronounce that. Nerum, because I'm thinking the K is silent, like in knife. You know, you don't say knife, you just say knife. We have a running joke at our house. Now, hello, KK. How are you? Uh, some people in the South say salmon, like salmon patties, salmon this. Well, the real pronunciation is salmon. You know, the L is silent. Well, my daughter, it just bothers her a lot when people say salmon, and she's like, Mama, don't they know that the L is silent? And they wouldn't say knife, would they? You don't say the K in knife. I said, Taylor, let them speak the way they want to speak. Where you been, Dallas? Did you miss? Oh, there's Sam. Hey, Sam. I know you love gloves. I've got to order me some from Amazon. What is KK doing today? What are you doing today, KK? I don't want to miss anybody. Thanks for dropping the links, Miss Southern Belle. You're awesome. Sometimes it takes me a while to catch up. You know, like, look who just showed up to the party. I'm one of those type of people. Okay, KK. I think that might be debatable. You being good? Okay. If you say you are, I'm gonna have to believe it. I do have a hat, Cynthia. I'm gonna try to wear it in one of my videos. Let James show y'all what it looks like or whatever. But I did get me a hat. But I don't look too good with hats. But as long as it'll keep the sun off, I don't care what it looks like. Where are you leaving, KK? Why are you leaving, honey? We can't. We want you to stay. You don't have to leave. I was just joking when I said you wasn't being good, and you know I was joking. You know I got to pick on you, KK. Let me see if I got Ashley's email. I got Joe's. Thank you, Joe, so much. Uh, I don't see. Uh, I don't see Ashley's. Thanks, KK. I hope you get your computer all worked out. Let me see if I. Ashley, it looks like I didn't get your email that came through. Send it to me again. Do I need to? You found it on my about page, right? So guess what Angie did all the way home from the coast? I was just telling them, Cynthia, here it is, 4 o'clock Central Time. Okay, James gets off work at 7. He'll be here about 7:30, and I haven't planned for supper. I don't know. I went to the heart doctor today. I got home, and then I decided I was going to make the labels for the gifts that the people that want a gift at my live birthday celebration, so I could get them mailed out. And then it got a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be because I was missing some addresses, couldn't read some addresses, didn't want to send it to the wrong place. And I thought if I went live, these people would come in, and y'all did, except Kathy, that I had got a gift from. I don't know which Kathy it was. Bye, Jessica. You're leaving? Bye. Let me see, Ashley, if it came. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'll check it later after I get through with this live. What are you having for supper tonight, Cynthia? I know it's crazy, but anyway, I said, guess what I did on the way home from the coast? We get in the car. The last thing I remember is James pulled out from the garage at the casino. He takes a left. He takes a right to a red light. I make that little video of going across that bridge, letting y'all all know that we're headed home. I put the phone down, and that's all I remember. I went sound asleep. KK, it was you. Oh, yes, I got it. I call you KK all the time. I didn't think about it. I want to show you. I'm so glad. This, I cannot wait to put up in my YouTube room. This is going to be so cool. Stay around, KK, because I want to open it right here. Anyway, it's this little, what it does, it has an owl like this. And you set it in this little stand, and it lights up. Is that not the coolest thing ever? I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is so cool. So I got that. I'm so glad you told me it was you, KK. I kept thinking, Kathy. How many Kathys do I know? And I'm so glad that you. I know you by KK, and I'll hardly ever call you Kathy. And then this other is wind chimes. And guess what's on them? It's owls. This one's upside down. See there? It's owls. So actually, I'm the luckiest person in the world because I have two sets. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put one on one end of my porch and one on the other end. But I'm so happy, KK. Thank you for this. This is wonderful. I love it. Love it. Love it. Get this back in the box. So when I get them put up, I'm gonna hey KK is on the right side of the house. And I'm gonna make a trip around my yard and let y'all see the wind chimes and the birdhouse and everything. Michelle hadn't come in yet, but I got a birdhouse from her. But thank you, KK. That was so sweet. I'm so glad that you let me know that was you because I kept saying Kathy. And I know a couple of Kathys that show their name Kathy, but I always call you KK. And as soon as you said it, I knew. I was like, yes. Oh, that could be used inside or outside. So I actually could put a set in one in my YouTube room. Yes, and put one on the outside and one on the inside. I may do that. I just may do that. I can't wait to get my owl light thing working and then do a video and show you, KK. I know it's going to be so pretty. You did awesome. Yeah, Gina Mae's been making some good videos lately. Jason. Who's Jason? What did I miss? Apparently you needed a good nap. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not as young as I used to be. I cannot hang with the young folks anymore. Yeah, I know you did. I know you sent me a picture, KK, and I showed it to the people in the chat. But my mind goes from here to yonder to I don't know why I didn't think about it being you. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, Inga. Oh, okay, Jason, I got you. With the wind the way it is being right, you might want to put both wind chimes. Yeah, that's true. I know. I tried to pronounce that too, Judy May. I don't think I did justice. And I don't really like pronouncing somebody's name wrong. If you really want to offend people, just don't pronounce their name correctly. I mean, when I used to work at the bank, and even when I worked at the library, and you would get people's name wrong, ooh, they would get very upset. Very upset if you didn't get their name right. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Neighbors, friends, come on in here. I gotta tell you something. Next Tuesday on my channel, I'm having a taste test like I had when I tried the oatmeal, which I'll never do that again. I mean, I won't. I mean, I'm gonna have to be well, let's just say this. I'm gonna have to be very, very, very hungry to oh that's true, KK. Um to eat oatmeal again. But I'm having a taste test on my channel next Tuesday. And I'm thinking I'm going to do it around 1 Central, maybe 2 Central. I'll put a thumbnail up and because I don't want it to be right at lunch, want it to be kind of after. But then the people that are in Eastern time and the ones like Vicky, she's in California, she's 2 hours behind me. I kind of want to set it where it will be everybody's wide awake and it's not early in the morning. People need to say their name before their video. The booted chick said, "Come on in, booted chick. I don't know if I welcomed you or not, but I'm so glad you're here." Said, "Oh boy, do I agree with that on the oatmeal." Ugh. Lunatic is here, and then Miss Southern Belle sent me this little thing, and she was eating oatmeal this morning. It was so funny because she sent it to me, showing me that she was eating it. It was hilarious. She did a good job. That's funny. Ooh, that's funny, Jason. Kill the weeds in the yard. Ninja Mama said, Angie, if you put a pound of brown sugar, the oatmeal, well, Ninja Mama, it wasn't the taste. It was the texture. Because James had put brown sugar, cinnamon, milk. I mean, he had tried to doctor it up and make it better, and it's like coconut. I can't eat any coconut because the texture that when I bite into it, I can't do the texture of it. Now the taste, once he put the um brown sugar and cinnamon in there, I was fine with the taste. It was just the texture. I don't do cream of wheat. I'll do grits. I like grits, but I don't like oatmeal. I don't either, Cynthia. I do not like coconut. Oh, goodness gracious, no. No coconut for me. And then you have some people, oh, I love coconut cake. And I'm going, oh, you can have it all because I don't want it. Do not. I think on when I do my taste test, I'm going to talk about some of the strangest things I eat because let me tell you, I eat some strange stuff. And then you will probably go, you mean to tell me you would eat that, but you won't eat oatmeal and coconut? Because I eat some strange things, a combination of things together are odd or different. You know, like some women, when they're pregnant, they eat peanut butter and pickles. So that's what they say. I never crave peanut butter and pickles. No. But it's sort of like that combination. I'll have two things and I'll put them together. And some people would think that really doesn't go like that. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to tell those things. And other people will share some of the things that they put together that people would not believe. Oh, you use freeze dried apple slices and oatmeal? Mmm. I'm just not going to try it again. And I just keep thinking, what if I ever have to go into a elderly facility and they try to give me oatmeal and force me to eat oatmeal? I'm just going to spit it out. I'm going to be old enough to just do what I want to do. I'm just going to spit it. That's what I'm going to do. If they try to do that to me if I have to go to the elderly home, I'm not putting up with that. No, ma'am. I'm gonna say, look, I tried this on YouTube one time and I'm not doing it again. And then they're really gonna think I'm crazy. Because they're not gonna know what YouTube is. Pineapple and coconut taste great in carrot cake. I've never eaten carrot cake. I love strange things myself, but those are off my list. I tried it. I do not like it. Your kids, they better not put me in a home. I'm just saying, circumstances. You never know what'll happen. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying I hope they don't. I would say no, they wouldn't right now, but you never know how bad someone gets. True, lunatic. True. But I just keep telling my children I want quality of life instead of quantity of life. And once I use quality of life, and they would have to put me somewhere like that, I mean, I'm not going to be very happy about it. I don't even want to think about that. I do like Jello, Miss Southern Belle. I do. But getting back to what you were saying, Cynthia, I didn't have children for them to take care of me. I had children because I love children. I don't ever want to be a burden to my children and let it cause their life to stop where they have to take care of me. I want them to be able to live their life to the fullest. Now, if they want to help in any way, I'll receive their help. But I don't ever want to be like a burden where they feel like every day, 24/7, they have to be worried about what's going to happen to me, you know, what they need to do for me, because they have their own life to live. My mama always told me you can't say you don't like it if you don't try it. Well, I tried it and I don't like the. That's right. I do not like the texture. Yes, I like I like pudding. I do. Your story of how the oatmeal got doctored up reminds me of the book Green Eggs and Ham. Yeah, that's true. I know. And my kids don't understand that because I'll say something about it and they'll say, "Oh, don't worry about it, Mom. You know, I'm always going to take care of you this and that." But they don't realize what I realize. I know how bad it can get when someone ages. I mean, I've seen it. And though you say it when they're younger, your parents are not as bad off as you think they can get. I mean, they have their own family now. I don't want them. Now they can help take care of me. My daughter drops by if I need anything. She helps me. At the coast this weekend, she helped me with anything I needed. Extra. My son was there because he was helping me this weekend, making sure I was in my chair, making sure I was comfortable. Did I need him to adjust anything while he was there? He's the physical therapist. And so they're very attentive to what's going on with me. But their dad's still in the picture, and their dad takes care of me really well. And they don't have anything to worry about right now. But if something was to happen to James before it happened to me, then there I'd be. You're right, booty chick. You're exactly right. That's my prayer too. That is that is my prayer. Uh, you know, my grandmother, her dying wish was she didn't want to be a burden to anybody, and she wanted to go just like that, like instantly. She would say that over and over and over, and my sister and I would just look at each other and go, "Well, that's kind of mean because Cynthia said, my girls can get me a sexy young caretaker." Yes, that's true. That's very true, Cynthia. Now you're talking. So we'd tell my grandmother, don't say things like that because if you win instantly, then, it's over with. You can't get that back. December the 8th, my daughter was 2 years old, so that had to be 1997. My grandmother said, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a Christmas card I want to send to somebody. She walks out of the bedroom, goes to the end of the couch, and falls over. She's gone. December the 8th, 1997. So, of course, we were devastated. But now that I'm at the age that I'm at, which I wasn't but 30 when she passed away, and she was like my mother to me, but it's very merciful. What happened to her? She got her dying wish. She didn't have to linger, and let anybody take care of her. And do you know she was ambulatory? She was in her right mind. She could outwork me, and I was 30. Hey, Phyllis. Sometimes your parents need things in their care. Non-medical people just can't do it. That's true, Laura. Hey, Tiny Tim. How are you? Come on in. My care worker is also subscribed to my channel. They realize what I do, and it's the last resort to my talents that I have. Well, I'm going to have to take YouTube into the facility if I ever go. I'm not going to be able to live without YouTube. I mean, all these great neighbors and friends that I have on YouTube. How can I, just like this weekend, I hadn't chatted with y'all in a few days, right? So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I've got to go live. I've got to let them know that I'm still here and I want to chat with them. Oh, yeah, Kathy. I've been there too, KK. Yep, just go take a drive. But my children are at the age that I was the same age that I was when my grandmother passed away. So I know exactly what they're thinking and what they want to happen. And my daughter worries now about something happening to me. And I try not to mention anything being wrong with me, but she can see it. She can see that I'm not like I was when, 5 years ago. Yes, that's very true, Phyllis. I believe that. When you're in a wheelchair, you understand by what I'm in a wheelchair. I know exactly. God will take, yep. Oh, so your school's out, Vanessa, and you are at home for the summer? That's awesome. What are you going to do? How are you going to spend your summer? What are you going to do? Okay, Cynthia, you too. Bye bye. There is the costume jeweler. Thank you, CJ. We were just talking about my big win at the casino. I actually can say I'm a thousandaire now. I actually like to poop my pants when that thing hit. I couldn't believe it. Oh, you're 66, Phyllis? Nowadays that's really young. 66 is not old. I'm having a great day. I went to the heart doctor. He said I had 3.5 more years on my pacemaker before they had to change the battery out. I said, that's good. I'll go for 3.5 more years, and you can just change it out, and I'll go 10 more. There's Francine. I got your card, Francine. Yours and Matt's cards. I did. Oh, Michelle, there you are. Oh, everybody's coming in that I need. Michelle, I couldn't read the street address on your card to send you your what you won at my birthday live celebration, and I need the street address to where you live. And now you can email it to me. My email is on my about page on my YouTube channel. I need Michelle. I need your street address. I couldn't read it on the card you sent me. But anyway, Francine, you have the most beautiful handwriting I've ever seen in my life. I tell, I'm like, she is a professional. Anyway, guys, this is the birthday card from Francine. Is that not pretty? And she left me a little personal note inside that was so sweet. It says, may your year ahead be brighter than each candle on your cake, with lots of happy moments and new memories to make. Hoping all you wish for comes true. And then, of course, I had a little personal note over here, which, of course, I cried a little bit. Angie, not sure what I'm going to do, just going with the flow. This weekend I have a big birthday party to go to. Two of my nieces graduated. There's going to be a taco truck. Oh, a graduation party. Whoop, you're going to be partying. I love you too, Francine. You and Matt are so good to me. And I'm going to show Matt's, and you make sure you tell him that I showed his card during my live today. Anyway, this is from Dumpster Diving with Matt. Did you hear me, Michelle, when I said I needed your street address? I couldn't read it on your card. I got to send you something. Okay, so this is from Matt, Francine's son. Birthday wishes for someone who is special in so many ways. And of course, he wrote the sweetest little note inside. And it says, wishing you exactly the kind of celebration you deserve to have, one that keeps you smiling the entire day through and is perfectly enjoyable for amazing, incredible you. Happy birthday. Is that not sweet? That is from Francine and Matt. So make sure he knows and tell him that I read his card and that I wish he would have been here, that I knew he was at a training. Did you use those? Oh, Miss Southern Belle, I did use those dollars. And when I was using them and I put them in there, when I was running I put $3 in one of the slot machines. And so I told James, I said, this is Miss Southern Belle's money that she sent me. And I went through and I was betting 88 cents. That's what the bet was on this certain slot machine. And I hit, it gave me a little bit, like 20 cents or whatever. And I hit again. So when I got through, which I didn't hit big, I looked at, and James looked at me and he said, you just messed up. And I said, what did I do? He said, we didn't film it. We didn't film you doing the $3 from Miss Southern Belle. And but I did use them, and we thought about you, and we were talking about you, and your ears were probably burning. I don't know if they were or not, but you were the center of attention for about 5 minutes. Oh, bye, Vanessa. Thank you for dropping in, honey. Miss Southern Belle's the sweetest. She supports everybody. She will help anybody out. She will do anything for anybody, I do believe. So I've got everything covered except I need Michelle's street address. Did she put it in here? And I missed it. Okay, let's see. Oh, there she is. Okay, Michelle, one more time. Go to my email and put in the chat. Michelle, put in the chat if you are gonna put your street address in my email. Put yes or no. Because I gotta send you something. Oh, and I gotta show the birdhouse that Michelle gifted me. I got it. Okay, so I told the story about how she bid on this at an auction and won it for me. Look at this. It is 10. It's got the little sides of it is car tag that goes on your car. And look at that. Is that not the cutest thing? It hangs up. So Michelle sent that to me. I know, Michelle. Now don't forget, I need your address so I can send you your gift you won at my birthday party. And because of y'all, my YouTube family, neighbors, friends, I actually wore a tiara for the first time in my life. 55 years and I never wore a tiara. Now, I know it's hard to believe that I never won a beauty contest. Now, I know it's hard to believe. So, y'all, I know y'all are shocked over it, but I really have not ever won a beauty pageant. And so just You were wrong. If that was a question, that would be a wrong answer if you would say yes, because I never have. But the fact is, I never entered one either. Hey, 96, how are you? Come on in here, neighbor. Yeah, I'm telling you, school's not like it used to be, Vanessa. Bye, Francine. I'm so glad you dropped by so I could read your cards. Thank you. Don't forget to tell Matt. Look, my cousin wanted me to bring it to the casino and what we had planned to do. And I was going to bring it, and I forgot at the last minute to pack it. And I left it at the edge of the bed and where the YouTube room is. And he said, what I need you to do, I need you to bring the tiara. And we were going to be sitting at a blackjack table because I have played blackjack before. But we were going to act like we didn't know each other. And I was going to sit on one end and he was going to sit at another. And I was going to have the tiara on. And he said, I'm going to look over at you and say, how much for the tiara? And we were, just like he didn't know me. And then I was going to come back with, well, how much are you offering for the tiara? And he was going to say something else. And we were just going to do that at the tables. And people would think we really wasn't together. We didn't know each other. And then I forgot the tiara. So that ruined that little game that we were going to play. You got that right, it's me, Angie. Professors and tutors do not even have to be in the same room. I know. Yep. Everybody go get your tea, your lemonade, your juice, your coffee, and we won't talk about anything else. If you want to do that you just keep that to yourself. No judgment here. Just be yourself. It really wasn't bad at all, Inga. It wasn't. I didn't even really notice it. It was there even the whole time I was on my live for my birthday celebration. I didn't even pay attention to it being up there. Now I'm sure if it would have been a crown, like they actually really win in those big, like Miss America and all that, I'm sure it would have felt really heavy. But I can mark that off my list of things that I have done now. Wore a tiara. Got over 55 birthday cards for my birthday. I can mark that off the list. Yeah, that's right, Miss Southern Belle. Those birds will love that. The internet and being confined to the house due to several reasons, I have taught a whole semester via YouTube. I'm an older person, and it's hard for me to stay in the house all the time. As much as I do, I can't imagine trying to keep children in the house all the time. You made me laugh from the gut, E Dreams. Inga, that's funny. Uh, so it come to you naturally because you are a very sweet princess queen. Thank you. That's funny. That's a sweet compliment, though. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But how children stay confined in the house nowadays, like they want them to, or they're telling them to don't let your children around a lot of people, don't let them, get out and something happen. I mean, I'm elderly and older. I won't say elderly. I'm older, and I don't like staying in the house all the time. I know, Renee. I don't. My daughter and son, they had the opportunity before all that came about to go to college, enjoy a college life. they didn't have to deal with, and see, even high school children and elementary students have to deal with online schooling, and they don't get um the social aspect of the school because they're confined at their house. I got you, Miss Southern Belle. I got you. I am picking up what you putting down. Yeah, I'm so thankful that I don't have a child in school right now at the high school. I'm just so thankful that all that happened after my children were out of school, and I felt so bad for the children the senior year when all that was going on and they couldn't do any of the things like prom and uh different events, sports, all that had been changed. You're welcome. Don't let my grands stay inside when they come to visit. Go to the playground when they make friends all the time and they enjoy themselves. I know. They got to get out and have a social life. And see, my grandbaby's coming up in it. And I wanted a grandbaby so bad, and I wouldn't take anything for her. But the thought of, I don't want that baby to go through anything. There you go, Miss Southern Belle. There you go. We all have crowns that we are born with. Amen, sister. You going fishing, Inga? I was supposed to say, come drive by and pick me up, and I'll go with you. I will definitely go with you. Let me see if Michelle sent me an email about her address. She better not forget to send me that address. Oh, you take them fishing. See, you are a great, what do they call you? I mean, every grandparent has a different name now. I call my grandparents Mama and Papa, and now kids say Nana, Gigi, Yaya. Uh, they just have different names than Grandma and Grandpa or Mama and Papa or, you know, what does yours call you, E Dreams? Grandma? You want me to wear it again, Miss Southern Belle? I hope I have some volunteers that'll come do the taste test. I want somebody else to go through the hardship of trying oatmeal, which that wasn't y'all's idea. I come up with that myself, and I don't know where I fell and bumped my head to make me think that I wanted to try oatmeal. I mean, I must have just been really loopy that day because I knew I didn't like it just by the way it looked, the way it smelled. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. Thank you, 96. I appreciate it. Y'all were so sweet. Yours call you Nana, and my mother-in-law they call Granny. Well, see, Berkeley calls me Gigi and calls the other grandparents, my daughter-in-law's parents, Nana and Papa, and they call James and I Gigi and Pop. James is Pop. Oh, I was having a great time. Oh my goodness, that was one of the. I told James I had never had that much fun at a birthday celebration and that much. I don't know. When I just, when I asked for 55 birthday cards, I was just wanting just. Okay, if I get a few cards, that's fine. I wasn't really anticipating that I would get 55, but whoever wanted to send me a card, I was happy with. And then I was getting card after card after card. I was like, oh my goodness, these people have taken time out of their day, went to get this card, thought of me, addressed it, sent it to my address. My goodness, that made me feel so good that I was actually thought about over 50 something times. I was thought about in somebody's mind. Bye, Miss Southern Belle. You have a good day. Michelle, don't you forget to send me that street address because I can't read this on this card. Let me see where your card is. I can't make the street address out. I have it right here. And I can make the numbers out, but I can't make out the name, and I can make out it says avenue, but I can't make out the name of the avenue. So I've got to have your name of your avenue so I can send you something. So what's everybody got planned this afternoon? What are y'all gonna do? I'm gonna have to get off here in a few minutes and try to come up with something for supper. I don't want my man coming home and him not having supper when he gets here. He works too hard not for me to fix something if I feel like it. Now, if I'm under the weather, which he never expects me to cook anyway, but if I feel good, I'm gonna cook. But if I'm under the weather, he never says anything about it though. Oh my goodness, Wendy. That's a never ending job. Folding laundry. Oh, I always hate the fold laundry. It's like a continual cycle of a never ending job that's just going to keep happening and keep happening. Oh, you're relaxing 96. Good deal. Now, all these links that have been dropped today on my live, I want you to go check out all these channels because let me tell you something. They are excellent. I haven't seen anybody that's come into my chat. Oh, okay, Michelle, I got you. I got you, honey. I got you covered. And you know what I mean by that, 96. All right, let me go. Okay, let me fill this out. Where is it? Thank you, Michelle, sweetie. I've printed out everybody's postage off a pirate ship, and I needed your address. Thank you, Michelle. I think Miss Southern Belle put my email address in the chat. If you want to go back up and look, I think she did. Oh, Judy May, I love hot dogs and baked beans. That is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. That makes me hungry just to hear that. Inga, she my man does all the cooking at home. When it's my turn, I call for takeout and now reservations. You are so silly. That is funny. Oh, chicken and dressing. Oh, I love chicken and dressing. Y'all are making me so hungry. That sounds so good. Okay, so last night James put on a pork roast, and well, night before last when we came in from the coast, he put on a pork roast, and we had pulled pork sandwiches last night. Oh, my hubby is a cook at work already. Oh, James. Oh my goodness. Everyone in my family knows how to cook. My son loves it. James loves it. I like cooking. I like it more now than I did when I had all the kids and James here. My daughter, she likes it, but she doesn't like it as much as James and Matt like it. The two men of my family love to cook. Love it. Pork Sammy's. Ooh, yeah. Pulled pork. It was good too. But I'm telling you, when I got home, I come straight in the house. That was Sunday afternoon. We left about, I'd say, 2 o'clock Sunday. We got home about 4:30. So James gets me unloaded from the car, goes and gets my wheelchair. I go, wheel into the house, go straight to the restroom. Then I start getting my relaxing clothes on. Next thing you know, I'm asleep. Oh, Michelle, you made sausage gravy on egg toast and fried potato. Oh my gosh, where do you people live? This sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. And it all started with the hot dogs and the baked beans. Oh, I've never tried pulled pork with sandwich mix. Yummy. I've never tried that. Now that's different. I will have to try that, Inga. I mean, literally, I will have to try. I have honestly 55 years and I've never heard of that. Never heard of sandwich mix with pulled pork. I hate to tell you all, but I'm burnt out on eggs. James will wake up ready to cook breakfast. And he'll say, "How many eggs do you want?" None. I don't know how I got burnt out on eggs. I just don't care for eggs. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't want them. Yeah, I bet your kids did lap that up. I bet they did. Yeah, it's time for. Let's see. See, it's 4:40, and for some of you, it's 5:40. I don't know if some of you are. All right, that's Eastern time in Ohio, and where Matt lives in Staten Island. That's Eastern time. I'm Central time. Vicky is 2 hours behind me. I don't know what you got. Is that Mountain time? She may be Mountain time. So I know it's not almost 5 o'clock with everybody in the chat. I know it's a little bit. You love eggs? I used to really like eggs, but I'm just burnt out on them. Oh, 241. Got you. Booty chick. Got it. Wendy says once a week here on the eggs. Is it because of your cholesterol or is that just what you prefer? Yeah. So one of y'all, you're at 240, almost three, and the other one is almost. So I'm 20 minutes to five. So you're 20 minutes to six. I understand that 96 because I know that y'all already know this, but I do believe it's going to be a mell of a hess of a summer. I'll just put it to you like that. I won't pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced. I'll just say a mill of a hess instead of the other way it's supposed to be said. I think it's going to be hot, hot, hot. Yep, hour ahead. I never dreamed that I'd meet this many northern people in my life. And now that I'm on YouTube, I know so many people in the northern states. And for some reason, the northern states seem to think I have an accent. And I don't hear it. I don't hear that I have an accent. And I know I keep saying that, but I keep saying to myself, okay, Angie, listen to yourself talk. And even when I run my video back, if I'm looking for something that was said in the chat, like I was going to go back and look for uh one of the gifts that were won. I wanted to make sure I was gifting it to the right person. So I went back to my live birthday celebration and I was listening to it. And to me, I don't think I have an accent. But anyway, if I do, I do. But I love Northerners the way they speak. Oh, so you think it's going to be extremely hot? Oh, 96. I bet you don't. That is not, I bet you don't sound like that. Which is nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's who you are, that's who you are. Just be who you are. Yeah, just think in August when we're chatting, we're all going to be saying, come on, October. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm just telling you one thing. I don't know. I guess because I've heard my voice for 55 years, I think everybody speaks like this, which I watch enough television to know that Northerners speak a little different than what we do. But I didn't realize mine was that noticeable. Just let me put it to you like that. Oh no, I hope y'all don't get fires. You know, we get the tornadoes here and we get a hurricane really really bad maybe once every 3 years, but we don't have to deal with the fires. And I'll see that on the news where, these fires have just broken out, and that's got to be horrible. I don't know if I could take that. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? Come on in here, neighbor. Tell us what you've been doing. We've been talking about everything, the weather, um, my taste test next Tuesday that I'm gonna do on my channel. Opening some more birthday cards. I got that people that I've gotten that are late. Birthday gifts that I've received in the mail. I mean, we've been doing all that. Oh, about my trip to the casino. We talked about that. Oh, Michelle, mine is now. I know y'all gonna. Now I love fall. I do love fall, but I love winter. But see, my winter is probably your fall because, hey, Dana, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Come on in here, neighbor. Glad to see you. But what I was going to say, Michelle, I think by me saying winter, I think my winter is like your fall where you live. If you live if you get a lot of snow, because we don't get a lot of snow here. I love swimming in the creek, and we found a nice stream um with a big rock, and we fish and swim when fishing is stopped, and we have picnic and we keep our drinks cool. Oh, Inga, that sounds like fun. That sounds awesome. My kind of living right there. Y'all just do some nice things, giving me all these ideas. I'm good, Dana. I'm good. Went to the heart doctor today. He said I had 3.5 more years on my pacemaker. So ought to be good. They said they'd see me next May. If I didn't have any complications, they'd see me next year. So I got that yearly visit down. I don't have to worry about that anymore for a year. Oh, you lived in Florida? What part of Florida did you live? Where did you live, Michelle? Did Inga not put where she was from? E Dreams? Did you put where you were from, E Dreams? Oh, 96. You are so sweet. Thank you. You are so sweet. Oh, yeah. Okay, so all the northern states, when I say winter, my winter is probably like your fall. Now, see, our fall, we still have probably our weather is 70 degrees and up. Maybe it gets to 75, 76 between November and January. And then in February, it starts getting like the high will be 50 something, and sometimes it'll be 30 something from February until the end of March. And then in April, we'll have our warm days and cold days mixed. So we really don't have that big of a winter like some of the northern states do. And that's one reason I wouldn't want to live up there. Like most of the northern people don't want to live in the south, I say for this reason. I'm sure there's other reasons, but because of the humidity. Well, I don't want to live in the north because of all the snow and all that. I don't want to deal with that. And I love snow. It's beautiful. It's just when it starts melting and all that mess. Oh, it's oh, what how you pronounce that? I lived in Okaloha, Loha, just a short ways from Ocala, Florida. Wait a minute, who has 14 children? I mean, I'm gonna give whoever has 14 children an atta girl because I only had 2 children, and to have 14, you deserve anything you want for the rest of your life. Yeah, yeah, that's right. See, that's what I was thinking. So when you asked about what seasons we like, actually, my winter is your fall. So actually, to you, it'd be fall. I like a lot. Boca Raton and in Key Largo. Nice. I love to go to the mountains. Oh, we used to go there on vacation every year when my kids were growing up, just about it. We would go to now a few years when we were a lot younger and just had children, we went to the beach and we could handle it. But as the kids got older and we were letting them make a decision, all right, do y'all want to go to the coast or y'all want to go back to the mountains? We went to Stone Mountain in Atlanta, Georgia. We went to Tennessee to Gatlinburg and all up in there. I just love the mountains. Yeah, I would too. I would lose my mind, Michelle. I just would. Uh. Oh no, Beverly, doing what? What happened? Welcome in, Beverly. I'm not nice to see you. How? I mean, was it a school bus? Was it? I mean, what happened? And that was today? Oh no, not one of those. At a school? I'm the same way, and I didn't want three. I didn't want to have a middle child. I just wanted two. Oh no. Was it a high school? Where was it? Did y'all say where it was? Did y'all say what state? It was in Texas? Oh no, not an elementary school. I mean, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. A high school would be just as horrible. Now it wasn't one of the students at the elementary school, was it? How does somebody that young know about? I mean, I don't know the news yet, so I don't want to. This must have made the nightly news, or it could have been on the news all day today. I haven't turned it on. Bye, Judy May. Love you, sis. Talk to you later. Oh, it was an older boy, which doesn't make any difference who it was. It's just ridiculous. I mean, when you like me sending my children to school, I never had that to worry about because let's see, Matt graduated in 2006, and Taylor graduated in 2013 from this is high school. And I never had to worry about that happening at our school. Someone calling up saying there's been a shooting at the school, this and that. And now, nowadays you just hear it all the time. Well, let's just say more often than not, you hear that happening. Oh, it was somebody's older brother? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn on the news later on and see what happened. Oh, I can't even imagine. Oh my goodness, I don't want to imagine. I mean, I don't even know these children that this happened to, and my heart is just broken for them. I just thank you, Renee. I'm fixing to get off here too. I got to go cook supper. Love you, sis, Judy May. I'll talk to you later. Think about doing my taste test next Tuesday. Oh, I know. And here's the thing. Now, y'all can just, I don't know if I can say this as nice as I can. I don't want anybody to take their life, okay? Let's just say that right up front. But if you want to take your life, why in the world would you go somewhere else and take other people's lives and then turn around and take your life? I mean, why do you have to involve other people? I have never understood that. Why if you wanted to do something to yourself, why do you go out and harm others and then decide to do something to yourself? I mean, if y'all know the answer to that question, please, I don't know. Right. And then they sensationalize the shooter instead of not giving. Yes, that's right. Net and Michelle, I don't know if you were in here. Next Tuesday on my channel, on Miss Southern Bell's channel, I tried oatmeal. We did a taste test. So I'm going to have a live and do a taste test on my channel next Tuesday, I think around 2 Central. Um, and I need some participants. to participate in the taste test. I know, Inga. I can't wrap my brain around it either. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, first of all, it's already sad enough that someone wants to take their life. That in itself is sad. I mean, it's very sad. But what is even more sad is that they feel like they got to go somewhere and harm somebody else and then turn around and do something to themselves. I don't understand that. I think they do it to get fame. It's hard. That could be part of it. But I mean, they never know if they get the fame or not because they're not living to see it. That's what's so crazy. I mean, if you're living for the fame of it, it looks like you wouldn't do anything to yourself. And then, to live to be able to see everybody your picture come across the news or whatever. I guess negative attention is attention. I mean, that's what I was always told. Some people will do negative things. Oatmeal, strawberries, and cream is my. Oh no, I cannot be doing oatmeal. But I love strawberries. Love, love, love strawberries. I guess it's another person calling me about my uh, warranty on my car. Oh my goodness. Do y'all get all those robocalls? I cannot hardly take it. That's true. That's true, Ingo. I know they now if I was the type of person that needed and wanted attention, I think I could find better ways of getting attention than to think about taking someone else's life. I cannot even fathom that. That to me is just silly. I mean, I don't mean silly as in funny. I mean, it's just silly crazy that someone would just have that mindset. Chickpeas are now I don't like chickpeas. No, I don't. I don't like chickpeas. Oh, Wendy, you like oatmeal? Oh, no, 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 no. I think I brushed my teeth 4 times after that taste test. I had to have brushed my teeth 4 times just to get and it really didn't. I got them clean the first time, but it was the thought. I just thought I don't want to have anything else to do with that oatmeal. I don't want to have T-Mobile and they have. I don't. I have T-Mobile and they have a fantastic call blocker. Man, I might need T-Mobile. All right, guys. Well, let's see what time it is. I was going to stay on to 5. It was so nice of y'all to come in and visit with me, and I got all the information I needed. I got to show all the latest birthday presents and the people that gave them to me. You still need to do the Elvis sandwich challenge. Wait, no, he liked peanut butter and banana, didn't he? Sweet baby Jesus. No, I don't need to do. And I love bananas. I don't really care for peanut butter, but I will eat it if I have to. But bread on top of that, I don't know if I could deal with that. But my dad, he eats peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Bye, Inga. Look, I appreciate every one of you neighbors coming in. And I'm going to have a video up about the garden soon. And then I'm going to have a video about our little chats that we have about a subject that we sometimes don't want to pay attention to, but we have to. And I love and care about every one of y'all. And I'm so glad to see you all. And I'll see you all soon, okay? Bye, neighbors.